Yo, what's up with y'all boys, man? Welcome back to another prediction video. We got Ilya Topuria versus Charles Oliveira, UFC 317, International Fight Week. We finna go through the whole card. I'm gonna give y'all my picks, my predictions, why I'm picking them. And if you want to parlay my picks, go ahead and do you, bro. But if I were you, I would do my prelims, gang. I go crazy on the prelims. Hey, main events ain't been, I think I'm on two of my last two main events. But hey, this one I'm pretty confident about. We finna get into it. I'm gonna go over the odds and everything because some of the odds ain't on here. But let's go ahead and get into the video, y'all boys. First fight of the night, we got Nico Price versus Jacoby Smith. And honestly, bro, this fight will not be competitive. Jacoby Smith should blitz through him. He's a minus 2,000 favorite. Jacoby Smith is a minus 2,000 favorite in this fight. Nico Price is pretty much getting fed to the wolves. This is what the UFC does to you when they want you to pretty much just, retire or go somewhere else. Like they have no intent on, helping you or getting you they just have no intent on working with you. They don't want you around anymore. Nico Price, he's been around. He's really I don't want to say he's really he's a lamb to the slaughter, gang. I'm gonna be real. He's a lamb to the slaughter. Jacoby Smith, he's a great wrestler, has good power. His last fight was a crazy knockout. And bro, this guy is really good. And when he won, he called out Bilal. This the guy DC said is up next. DC gave him hella respect, hella props. So if DC's doing that, the guy's legit. He's legit, bro. And him being a minus 2,000, they don't got it on here. He's a minus 2,000 on ESPN. He's gonna do Nico Price really bad, bro. It's gonna be it's gonna be a good way to open up the prelims and open up, the whole card. But yeah, bro, it's I want to try to I can't, I can't, bro, because Nico Price he's a lamb to the slaughter, bro. He's gonna lose this fight. He's gonna get dead the worst way. I just see no path to victory for this guy because Nico Price, he's older, he's been around, he's been through some war, he's been knocked out cold. So I think this is gonna happen to him again. I think Jacoby Smith does him bad. Give me Jacoby Smith by round 1 TKO, bro. Round 1 TKO. He's minus 2,000, bro, and that's insane. I'm not gonna lie. Next fight, we got Alvin Hines versus Jonathan Denise. Jonathan Denise, he was scheduled to fight someone else. I think was he scheduled to fight a Taffa brother? I think so. And that fight was on the main card. Thank God the Taffa pulled out. So now that's not on the main card anymore. But Alvin Hines, he's 6-0. He's 7-0. He's a pretty sizable underdog. I think he should be. He's on relatively short notice, but it's heavyweight. But Jonathan Denise, he took that loss to Ty Brewer. But besides that, bro, this dude is really technical on the field. He was scheduled to fight Derek Lewis. That fight didn't come to fruition. But this dude is really good, bro. He was I think he came over from Glory. He's a really good kickboxer and power, speed, athleticism. He's really athletic for a heavyweight. But I think he should get Alvin Hines out of there relatively. I ain't gonna say early because he's gonna pick his shots. He's gonna take his time. But I think Jonathan Denise will end up winning this fight by TKO. And for that reason, I'm going to pick him by round 2 TKO. I like going round 2 because round 1 is usually a filling out process. And, I like round 2 is always that sweet spot because round 1, you get your information. Round 2, you open up more. And it leads to people getting KO more. That's why most of my picks be round 2 TKO because I think that's how I look at it. So give me Jonathan Denise via round 2 TKO. And if it's going good, if it goes like this, it's already opened up good. We got 2 back-to-back TKOs. And the early prelims, it look like it's stacking up. Now this fight, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I've been stuck on this fight. I haven't been knowing who to pick. They got Cedric Dumas as a slight favorite versus Jackson McVeigh. Jackson McVeigh, he's 6-0 with all by finish in the first round. He's really, he's a finisher, bro. He ain't fought no crazy competition. Dumas, he's been around in the UFC for a while. And, he's just, he's just mid. He's mid. And I could definitely see him winning this fight. See him winning the decision. But Jackson McVeigh, he is a finisher. I think he's going to be. And also Dumas, he's been finished. Last fight, he got finished in the first round by Olin Shaychuk. Jackson McVeigh, he's not a bad fighter. And I ain't going to lie. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Because I've been picking Cedric Dumas because of the experience. And they just threw this fight together as well. They needed another fight. And they called these two. And they threw it together. So give me Jackson McVeigh by round 1 TKO in this fight. Now, I could be wrong, and Dumas could definitely get it done, but I'm going to pick Jackson McVeigh by round 1 TKO. Moving up to the prelims, man. We got through that a little quick. But hey, that's how it's supposed to go, bro. We want the quick fights. We want these fights to end in knockouts. But this fight is a banger. They opened up the prelims with a banger and the early prelims with a banger. This fight is gonna be crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody's getting finished and it's gonna be early. Terrence McKinney, we know he's lived by the sword, died by the sword. I don't think he's ever lost by decision. I don't think he's ever went to decision before. You know, he's never won by decision or lost by decision. Vyacheslav Borshev, Slava Claus. We're gonna call him Slava Claus. That's his nickname. This dude is really good as well, bro. Like, they got McKinney as a slight favorite, minus 175. I think he should be. Slava Claus definitely could put him out. Crazy kickboxing, good power. Terrence McKinney, he's good everywhere. He has good power, good submissions. It's just his chin isn't the best. His defense isn't the best either. That's why I say he's lived by the sword, die by the sword, bro. He's really good. He's going to get you out of there, or you're going to get him out of there. So with that being said, in this fight, gang, I got to go with McKinney. I got to pick McKinney to win this fight. Either way it goes, it's going to be a banger. But I got to pick McKinney to win this fight. I think it's going to be all gas, no breaks, like he always is. I think he'll be able to overwhelm Borshev. Chase Hooper did the same thing, and he was able to drop him. He was able to TKO him. I think it was a sub. Yeah, I think it was a sub, but Slava Claus didn't really want it to be a sub. He was like protested it. But yeah, I think McKinney should get him out of there. But if not, he's going to get McKinney out of there. So either way it goes, one of them will get each other out of there. It's going to be a good fight for as long as it lasts. Give me Terrence McKinney by round 1 TKO, bro. Moving up, we got Viviane Araujo versus Tracy Cortez. Vivi Araujo, she's not a bad fighter. She's been around a little bit. Tracy Cortez, we know everybody doesn't really care about her fighting. They just, like the way she looks. She is really pretty, but that's really it. Like, that's the fact of the matter. But in this fight, I think she should win. Vivi, her best days kind of is behind her. I think she's like 37, 36, somewhere in there. And Tracy Cortez, she isn't like a crazy fighter, but this is women's MMA in a nutshell. Tracy Cortez lost her last fight, and she's getting the shot up the rankings. This is how it goes, bro. This is how it goes. Now, I'm not too much. I ain't mad at it, because at the end of the day, like, Tracy Cortez, she cool, like, she ain't like a down to earth person, so I ain't mad at it. But at the end of the day, like, not deserved at all. But Tracy Cortez should win this fight. Give me Tracy Cortez by decision, bro. Which y'all think I'm going to pick up by TKO? Pick up by sub? No. Give me Tracy Cortez by decision. I don't know why it just made me click on that, but let's get back to the event. Hold on. All right. Jose Miguel Delgado versus Hyder Emil. This is a good fight, bro. I'm not going to lie. Hyder Emil, we know he's all gas, no brakes. But Jose Miguel Delgado was really good, bro. I'm just going to say Jose Delgado. His last fight was impressive, bro. I think his last fight was in Mexico City, if I'm not mistaken. No, when was his last fight? Forgot. February 15th, 2025. Yeah, he won my round 1 TKO. This dude is really good, though. I like him. But the thing is, this is going to be a banger fight. They really did stack this card, bro. People saying this card is bad. You don't know ball. Like, this is a dog fight. Hyder Emil, if you know, bro. He was the one who had that, like, 50 punch combination, which got the Asian guy out of there, like, early. Like, Hyder Emil is all gas, no brakes. He is open to being countered, and Jose Miguel Delgado, he's not going to back down. It's going to definitely be a dog fight. I don't know who I want to really pick in this fight, because they got Emil as an underdog and Delgado is the favorite. I can see why. But then again, it's like, dog, this dude, he's a dog. Like, he's coming off a split decision win. I do think, I ain't gonna lie, I do think he lost that fight, but he won. And he had some early TKOs. But looking at it, gang, I think if Hyder Emil isn't able to get you out of there early, I do think he will fade a little bit. He's going to be pushing forward, and he's going to be open to counters, and Jose Delgado is going to be countering. And, oh, man, I like Hyder Emil a lot. I think should I save my underdog pick of the day, bro? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I should save it or not. I don't know if I should save it. And I'm going to go with Jose Delgado by decision in this fight. That's what I'm going to go Jose Delgado by decision. Moving up, the last fight on the prelims, Jack Hermanson versus Gregory Rodriguez. Jack Hermanson hasn't fought in so long, bro. His last fight was against Joe Pyfer, and he showed levels in that fight. 5-round fight was a good fight. They kind of rushed him up, but it was a good fight, and Hermanson won significantly, like pretty clearly. But in this fight, I'm gonna be real, bro. Jack Hermanson's been around. He's been KO'd. I think he's gonna be outgunned and outmanned in this fight. Neither one of these fighters are ranked. Gregory Rodriguez, he's coming off KO loss versus Jared Cannonier. I don't think Hermanson will be able to do that. It's a 3-round fight, and I don't think Hermanson's going to be just taking him down either and being able to control him. I think Rodriguez will be able to land. I think he's going to land early and hard, and for that reason, I'm going to go with RoboCop. I'm going to go with Gregory Rodriguez by round 2 TKO in this fight. Let's go RoboCop Gregory Rodriguez by round 2 TKO in this fight. Let's go with that. Moving up to the main card, man. Like, this fight, it wasn't expected. Nobody thought this fight was going to happen, but we got two hype prospects. Payne Talbot, not so much because his last fight was like a minus 1100 and he lost like 10-8 type loss. And Felipe Lima, I ain't gonna lie, this dude he's legit, bro. He burst onto the scene with a short notice submission where nobody thought he was gonna win that fight, and he won that fight. And then he just won, and I think he won again. I think he had 3 fights in the UFC, and he's a really talented gang. All right, the dude is good. He's legit. Payne Talbot, though, it'll be crazy to say he didn't get better. I think he definitely has got better. But the thing is, I think Lima is going to be able to win this fight, bro. Like, Payne, it's kind of, both of these guys are like under 27. Like, it's crazy, bro. These ain't type of matchups you get. Like, usually you'll get like a prospect against somebody who's been around, but these are two prospects that are trying to build their careers, bro. This could end up being like a Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier type moment, bro. Like, for real, like Conor McGregor, Max Holloway type moment. You just never know, because I think Talbot is really talented, and I think he will be ranked one day because he's going to keep getting better. That was his first professional loss. Lima also has a loss, not in the UFC, but dog, I gotta go with Felipe in this fight, bro. I gotta go with Felipe. And it's no knock on Talbot. I just think this dude is that good. I think we could see a future champ in Felipe Lima one day. But we just going to have to see and let things work themselves out and see how their career trajectories go. But I'm going to go Felipe Lima by decision in this fight. Moving up, man. We got Brandon Royval. This fight is going to be good. Versus Joshua Van. I ain't going to lie, bro. I ain't going to lie. This fight, didn't see it happening like this early, bro. Like, cause Joshua Van, he is on short notice. He's filling in from Nell Cop. He got like, I think 2 weeks to prepare, 2.5 weeks somewhere in there, and it could be too much, bro. It could be too big of a jump. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it could be too big of a jump. But then again, Joshua Van, he was the favorite. He had opened up as a favorite when this fight got announced, but now it's a pick'em with Joshua Van more on his side. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think this fight should be a pick'em. I think Brandon Royval should be the favorite. But both of them going to be in each other's face the whole time. Brandon Royval, we know he gets after it. He has amazing cardio. He'll throw a million punches around. Joshua Van's the same thing. He wants to be in your face, throw those boxing combinations. So I think moments of this fight, we're going to see both of these guys just standing in the middle trading with each other, bro. I feel like there's going to be moments where they just standing there trading with each other, throwing combos and just trying to overwhelm each other. Now, Royval will have a 3-inch reach advantage. And, bro, it's not crazy, but look at the height. Like, Royval is a big guy for that division being 5'9". Joshua Van, I could definitely see him winning this fight, bro. But I think Royval definitely could show levels, bro. This has been the hardest fight for me to pick on this whole card, bro. It's been the hardest fight for me to pick. I don't even know, bro, and all this authentic, bro. I don't have my picks together before I do this, so y'all just seeing me go through all the, phases. So it's hard, bro. It's hard for me. But in this fight, I think Royval's, he's been there. It's not 5 rounds, though. It's 3 rounds. Like, I could definitely see Joshua Van getting it done. But oh my goodness, bro, it's hard for me, bro. This is a hard fight to pick because he's going from Bruno Silva to Brandon Royval, like, on short notice. Give me Brandon Royval, bro. We've seen Joshua Van get KO. Granted, that was like 4 fights ago, so we ain't too much on it. He's getting better. He's young, but then again, Brandon Royval already shows levels to a guy who's better than Joshua Van, and this is going to be primarily a striking fight. But I think Royval's pace, I think he'll be able to weaponize it in those 3 rounds, but we just going to have to see how things go. Give me Brandon Royval by by decision in this fight. Moving up, the fight that does nothing for the division. Yes, sir. We got the fight that does absolutely nothing for the division. Let's go. We needed this fight. Yes. Like, bro, what are we honestly doing, bro? Like, why is Beneil Dariush fighting Moicano? I know it got booked, but we moved on. Moicano lost his last fight. Dariush got KO'd his last fight. Like, he from Iran? All right, bro. On the fight. Beneil Dariush, Renato Moicano. You can see, like, both coming off losses. He fought Islam. He fought Arman, and he got KO'd. But both got finished in the first round. This fight does nothing for the division because if Benny wins, like, he's already find somebody lower ranked than him. This really gets him nowhere. And if Moicano wins, I guess he'll move up one spot. So I think it's like 9 versus 10 right here. Or something like that. But it really does nothing. Moicano is a slight favorite on ESPN, minus 120. On here, they got him as a minus 162. I don't think he should be, though. I think Benny should beat Moicano, bro. I think Benny will beat Moicano. I think he will. And, like, I think he's a better striker. Yes, Moicano has good jiu-jitsu, but Benny's, like, great, like, has great jiu-jitsu as well. I don't see him subbing Benny. And I can definitely see Benny taking him down, controlling him. Like, I think Benny wins this fight, bro. Because he's not going to KO. If he KOs Benny, I ain't going to lie, bro. Moicano, give him another title shot, bro. But, yeah, man. Give me Dariush. Give me Beneil Dariush in this fight. I know Moicano can't afford to lose. But I think he is going to lose, bro. Give me Beneil Dariush by decision. Next fight, we got the co-main event. Alexandre Pantoja versus Kai Kara France. This is going to be an intriguing fight, actually, bro. Because I was thinking about it. Pantoja, like, his striking is legit. Like, his striking is legit. It may not look pretty or look the best, but it's legit, bro. This dude's striking is legit. Kai Kara, you know, he has an overhand, you know, and he has a hook, like that typical power puncher, like, type punches. But honestly, bro, I think Pantoja is going to win this fight pretty comfortably, bro. I do. I could see a late finish. Because if Kai Kara doesn't land that strike, which he definitely is capable of, then what? And Pantoja's been hit like crazy. And he's already beat this dude as well. Now, I do think they've changed since that previous fight. But I think Pantoja's just on a different level. Kai Kara has been fighting like one time a year since 2022. You know, he didn't even fight in 2020. 2023. So it's, you know, ain't that right? Ain't that 2023? He ain't fighting in 2023. Oh, he did. He fought once. Okay. He's been fighting like once a year. Like, see, since 2022, once, then he fought once, and now he's in the title shot. Like, I don't think that's enough to be on a level of Pantoja. And granted, I know he just needs to land one shot, but we acting like he just gonna KO Pantoja with that one shot. That's why I told people about Merab and O'Malley. You can land that shot, but that don't mean you're going to KO him with that shot. So for that reason, I think Pantoja drowns him. I think he's going to be able to push the pace. I think he's going to be able to land. Y'all going to be surprised how easy he lands on Kai Kara. Yes, Kai Kara has good takedown defense, but Pantoja, like, I ain't going to say he doesn't need the wrestling because he's going to mix it up. He's very well-rounded. But I think Pantoja wins everywhere in this fight. I think everywhere this fight goes, Pantoja wins. And for that reason, I think he pushes a pace that Kai Kara hasn't seen before. Give me Alexandre Pantoja by round 4 submission. Give me round 4 submission for Alexandre Pantoja. This is what y'all been waiting on. The main event. Ilia El Matador Topuria versus Charles do Bronx Oliveira. This is a scrap, bro. Like, this is a scrap. You can look at the height. Ilia 5'7", Charles 5'10", has the reach advantage. But the thing is, Charles isn't a fighter like that fights and skates on the outside and tries to pick you apart from range. That's not Charles' game. Like a Lerone Murphy, like a Leon Edwards, who was like a Yair Rodriguez. Like, he's not those type of long rangy kickboxers. He's more of a Muay Thai stance, walk forward, front leg, not much weight on it. Throws the high kick, throws the front kicks up the middle, stomps on the knee. That's the type fighter Charles Oliveira is. And that fighter that walks forward and doesn't skate around like Max Holloway, like Volkanovski, we see what he did to them. He eventually caught up to them, and he caught him. Like he caught him bad and put him out. Now, bro, Charles, that's not his game, and the only thing he knows is forward and backwards and barely backwards. So him going forward on Ilya Taporia, it's easier for Ilya. Ilya wants him to go forward. Ilya wants him to come to him. That way he ain't got to chase him like he did Max. Because he said, Max, I'm going to be there in the middle. We can stand there and trade. And if you don't want to do that, I'm eventually going to catch you. He even took Max down like twice. So, and I think people are knocking Ilya, honestly, bro, because you're saying if Charles gets it to the ground, bro, Ilya's legit. I know you got to show it, but we just not for to act like this man first career wins wasn't all by sub, like first 8. But Charles Oliveira is the best submission artist in the game, most decorated finisher in UFC history, and you definitely can't count this man out. But the only thing I'm looking at right now is really like Charles is 35, like 35 wins, 10 losses. Charles is he's lost a bunch of times, bro. He's I don't want to say he used to losing because that'll sound wrong. I want to put respect on his name, but I mean he knows what it is and what it's like to lose and know like when you're outmatched. Now I think once Ilya lands. And once he isn't able to take Ilya down, bro, I think Charles is gonna melt, bro. I think Charles is gonna melt. Ilya has said he's gonna finish him in the first round because Charles, he's gonna be right there in his face. And like he said he's gonna finish Volk in the first round, finish him in the second. He said he's gonna finish Max in the first. He said he's gonna knock Max out in the first round. He knocked him out in the third. So bro, I'm gonna be completely honest, gang. I'm not like whatever he say, I'm with it. Like, whatever he say, I'm with it, bro. Like, he done say he was going to do this and do that and do this, and he did it every single time. So I'm done, like, going against what he says. If he says he's going to do, he says he's going to knock him, he says he's going to knock him out or submit him in the first round, bro. Or knock him out. And he's minus 475 on ESPN, minus 500 on other places, bro. I'm going to be real. That's not crazy. Like, it's not, bro. I know Charles, like, he defied the odds a lot of times, but this is Ilya Taporia we talking about. Yes, he could. The size could play a factor, but Ilya's looking beefy, bro. Like the dude's done put on the weight. He still like has his speed. His power's gonna be there. Like, bro, Ilya, like, it's scary for Charles, bro. Honestly, if you're a Charles fan, you might want to look away, gang. Just look away because I think it's gonna be vicious. Charles winning this fight, he has a path, but he's gonna have to wrestle Ilya to control him, bro. Like maybe could get a sub. I don't see that happening though. It's not impossible, but bro, I gotta go with Ilya Taporia, bro. I'd be crazy not to pick Ilya, and I don't think Charles will lamb to the slaughter by any means because he's done crazy things in the sport. But bro, in this fight, he's gonna be outmanned, like outgunned. Charles definitely can crack, but bro, Ilya is going to get to him. He's going to get to him early. I can see him dropping Charles, then jumping on an arm bar or jumping on an arm triangle choke like Islam did, rear naked. I could see these things happening, bro. And Charles had his time, bro, but now it's Ilya Taporia's time. It's the Matador's time, bro. It's Ilya's time to conquer another division. And I think Ilya gets him out of there early. Give me Ilya Taporia by round 1 TKO. If that happens, gang, that's the greatest back-to-back wins of all time. Ilya cements himself as top 15. Some people gonna put him top 10. I know some people gonna put him top 5. But he's young. He's 28. Charles 35. I think Ilya puts Charles away. I think he puts him away early. And then we get another Rose. 17-0. 3 title fight wins. 2-weight world champion. Ilya Taporia just keeps adding to his resume, bro. But I appreciate y'all boys tuning in to another video. I'm going to keep these videos coming every single day. I think I posted 2 videos today on Wednesday. I love y'all boys, and we just going to keep these coming. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know what y'all got. And as always, I'm going to see y'all on the next one.